Okay. Well, today should be it should be it'll be an interesting one. Today's my quote unquote rest day. But honestly, we're just working on mobility and agility work, things like that. Gonna do some power cleans and do some cardio and uh, get some get some athletic ability and movement going on here. Um, definitely want to work on my box jumps and get better at, you know, get a better vertical with jumping and things like that. Because I would like to be a little bit more athletic than just stiff all the time. And I've I've mentioned that before in previous videos. So there's no secret there, no switch up or anything like that. Um, so overall, kind of looking forward to it. I didn't really do a very good job of planning it out. So um, got my got my drink here. Uh, Not doing anything pre-workout today. Just kind of drinking a Red Bull, eating a rice cake, or not a rice cake, Rice Krispie treat, and basically calling it good. You know, that will be my pre-workout for the day, basically. So, um, but generally speaking, um, I definitely want to hit power cleans today. Um, love to also get box jumps in. And what else? What else? What else? What else? I might do some sled pushes. Kind of. I want to keep it simple for the first couple of weeks. Two, first 2.5, 3 weeks. Keep it simple. Don't want to hurt myself. Don't want to pull anything. And got to be honest though, like in the back of my mind, or just in my mind in general, I'm like I want to get after it. I want to be throwing around crazy weight and I want to jump as high as I can and but that's where what's the word I'm looking for? That's kind of where the the discipline kind of has to it kind of has to kick in. The discipline has to be, as much as what is this car doing? Come on, pal. Holy cow. Uh, some people just don't know how to drive. Anywho, uh, discipline. That's right. Basically, the goal is, even though in my mind, and this is just kind of a human instinct of, I want to get after it. I don't really want to go through the motions. I've done it before. We can do it again, and we'll be fine. Um, the goal is longevity of health and fitness. And so that is honestly where I'm trying I'm trying my best on my end and doing my part of just showing the consistency and the growth, like yeah, I probably could throw some weight around with the power cleans, but am I going to? Not really, because I've always been big on having correct form and technique over crazy weight. Um, and so that matters. It matters in the long run. And I don't really want to face another injury. I really want to, hopefully by the summer, just have more power, more strength, more mobility and agility, speed, um, just just an overall athletic abilities, basically. Um, so kind of looking forward to it. I'm pretty excited, and um, before I head into the gym, I really need to like have a plan of what I want to do for the workouts. That way, when I'm in the middle of doing the workouts, I don't get brain fog or just like I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm just gonna quit. You know, because in our minds, we can, you know, the mind. You know, you really gotta work out your mind. You gotta work on the discipline. You gotta work on the mental aspect of your mind, and there's got to be structure to it. And you know, just going in there blind and not knowing what to do or what the plan is, you know, you want to avoid the distractions. You want to eliminate anything that's going to prevent you from reaching your goals. And you know, I'm staying disciplined. I'm staying obedient. Those are the two big key words of 2026 for me is obedience and discipline. So, um, but yeah, overall, I'm looking forward to it, and I'm excited. I'm excited to get after it. So, um, for now, just going to. I'm super excited. Sorry, I'm getting a little sidetracked, but I'm excited that Red Bull has brought back the ice vanilla berry. Um, One of my favorites. Yes, it's sugar free. I can go both ways, sugar free or not. I just prefer sugar free. And then also we got ourselves a nice Rice Krispie treat that we're gonna snack on real quick, and then yeah, we're gonna get in there, get after it, get our heart rate up, get some cardio in, throw some weights around, some sled pushes and whatnot, and it's gonna be a good one. So, uh, what was I gonna say? I forgot what I was gonna say, but anywho, I'll see you guys in there. Peace.
Should. Scientifically, yeah. Isaac Newton. Boom. You don't got that? Oh, you're saying all four? Newton. That ain't even Newton, bro. We're not listening to Newton. Newton's all like law of motion. We're listening to Maynard. Law of Maynard. You don't know how to do it the proper way. Wait, I used to do this. Let's do it at Perry's where we always punch the side of the thing. Wow, that was fun. It's because I was doing it on purpose. It's like, that's it. It's like poker.
Okay, note to self, rest days we go in early because it was kind of packed, kind of busy in there for what's today, Tuesday? Yeah, for a Tuesday, it was very packed for the things that I wanted to do. But that's okay. I did get a lot done that I wanted to. Like I got to do a lot of the a lot of mobility work done. Got some definitely got the sled pushes in, and holy cow, let me tell you, sled pushes, I haven't done them in a very long time, and they kicked my butt today. They for sure kicked my butt. Um, the quads are burning, and it felt good. It felt really good, but all the heavy breathing, it definitely showed that I'm lacking on the cardio side of things, and that I gotta definitely step that up. So, uh, let's see, what else did I end up doing? Started working out abs. I've never really worked out abs due to the fact of just I've got so much belly fat. Bump bump. Uh, Due to the fact that I've got so much, uh, I got fat on me. I got a belt. I got a little belly going on, kind of the muscle dad look, if you will, and we're working on it. We're getting there. Um, didn't get to do my power cleans like I wanted to, and I didn't get to do the box jumps that I wanted to do. But that's okay. Uh, Lesson learned, and next rest day, which is what, 3 days from now, we'll get the job done. So definitely looking forward to the next rest day, or should call it like athletic day or something like that. But basically, I will say also, earlier before I went into the gym, we were kind of talking about being more disciplined and prepared, and gotta say, I definitely was not prepared enough. Like I was a little bit prepared. Like there were exercises I knew that I wanted to do, but I should have spent a little more time researching and getting a better understanding of the workouts than just kind of, you know, looking at the workout, which, I'm not gonna lie, I went on TikTok or kind of went online and kind of searched up the exercises that I wanted to do, but I didn't spend a whole lot of time. Um, did spend a whole lot of time doing my research, and I only spent a little bit of time of what is the technique and proper form, and but I didn't really do a good job of understanding the workout, so that kind of messed with my mind a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, but um, also kind of need to also probably next time should record the mobility and the workouts that I'm doing as well. I didn't I wasn't really recording those workouts because I don't know. In the back of my mind, I was just kind of thinking about like, is anyone really going to want to watch this? Is this actually, beneficial to anybody? Is it beneficial to me? Um, but I think next time I'm going to give it a try, and I'll leave it up to you guys of whoever watches my videos. Y'all can comment down below if you like seeing that sort of stuff or not. But it felt good. It felt good. Definitely, I will say that my hips, I feel it in my hips, and that I definitely need to do some more hip mobility work and get my hips loose and everything. Um, Opening up my chest and shoulders a little bit, it felt good. um, didn't realize how like tight my body really has been. Um, when I was doing when I was doing certain mobility work, like with the legs, um, I can definitely feel it in my hamstrings that my hamstrings are weak. Um, so that kind of indicates into my mind that we got some work to do on the legs. That's kind of why I was saying earlier that as much as I want to just jump right in and do all the heavy lifting stuff and go crazy, it's it's the most for me. It's the most disciplined and smart thing to do to ease into it, and I think that can kind of go for anybody. In all honesty, I think anybody can really, you know, it would benefit a lot of people. In all honesty, um, to kind of just ease into whatever sport, training style, etc., etc. Uh, you don't really want to jump right into it because you can end up hurting yourself, especially if you haven't done something in quite a long while. Um, and so that's all I'm really doing is easing into it because I want to avoid injuries, and honestly I really do want to see where my weak points are, um, when it comes down to my athletics, my ability to be an athlete. I don't know why I struggle with athleticism, um, but anywho, so got some work to do there, but honesty, it was overall a good workout. Not too bad. Not nothing too crazy. Got the sled. Got to record some of the, or I recorded the full sled uh, workout, which was great. Um, Man, I really did want to record and do the power cleans, but it was just starting to get too packed in the gym, and I should have went earlier, and you know, shoulda, coulda, woulda. But I'm not gonna worry too much about it. I think for me, in general, it's better that I went and learned now of when to go for these types of workouts and when not to go. Um, I could have went later on in the evening because I know it kind of dies down a little bit. Um, but other than that, man, probably gonna do these types of workouts in the mornings or kind of early or late mornings, early afternoon, or maybe just the mornings in general. Um, I might do I'll do the light jog and kind of walking cardio later on tonight for sure. That's something else also that I didn't do, um, because again, like every treadmill was just insanely packed in there. So, um, but like I said, it's all right. It's not the end of the world. Technically, I did get some cardio in with the sled pushes. Um, so it ain't like it was a wasted workout. It was more of, you know, we wanted to test where we're at with our mobility work. And I wanted to test where I was at of where my weak points are within my, within my legs and upper body. And wanted to see which we didn't get to see, but really wanted to see, you know, the goal is to see where is my weak points when it comes to being more athletic and having power and and jumping and all that stuff. So, but we'll get it next rest day, next agility day. Just put it that way. So, um, but yeah, better. Last week I didn't really do it. Last week was just more of kind of a rest day for me for both days. Um, but now we're kind of getting the ball rolling. So can't really complain there, and just excited to see what comes later down the future, the months ahead. So, kind of during the workout though, I will say I was kind of thinking about the idea of wanting to throw in some burpees. I don't know. I feel like that would be definitely something good to throw in. I definitely want to throw in swimming. So I gotta tonight as I look throughout my schedule throughout and workouts and everything for the rest of the week and going into next week. Um, I'm gonna try to split up of when I do swimming and when I do sled pushes. Um, because in all honesty, I don't think it would be smart for me to do both of sled pushes and swimming. Um, so maybe first half of the week on one of the rest days we do sled pushes, and then the end half of the week of the second uh, rest agility day or cardio day we'll do swimming or sled pushes, vice versa. um, I don't know, we'll see. But I do enjoy swimming. Swimming is something that I've really enjoyed doing. I like being in the water. I don't get to do it very often, but any chance that I get to be in the water, I take that opportunity. Um, I don't know. It's very relaxing, and it's just fun for me. So, but yeah, yeah. So now the plan for the rest of the day is I kind of have to do some shopping because sometime this week, kind of towards the end of the week, and a couple of days from now, um, it's going to be snowing. It will be snowing here in Northwest Arkansas. And if any of you are from the NWA, Northwest Arkansas area, you know the South, people in the South don't do too well when it comes to the snow. I don't freak out when it snows because I've been in the snow before, played sports in the snow, football in particular. I lived in Omaha, Nebraska for a few years, so learned how to handle snow there, driving it, and all that jazz. So honestly, I'm not too freaked out or overstressed about it overall, but uh, everything closes down here, and it takes about a day or two for them to really get the roads clear. I really shouldn't say a day or two. It's honestly 2 to 3 days for them to, specifically in the Northwest Arkansas area or the area that I'm in at the moment. It definitely takes a while for the roads to clear up or get the roads to be clear, to be drivable, I should say. So, um, might have to hop on over to another gym for the week, the remainder of the week, and kind of work out at a different gym in the meantime. Because I know for a fact that the gym that I go to, they're probably gonna be closed for the days that it snows. So, um, but we're told we're gonna get 9 to 10 inches of snow possibly starting Friday night and throughout the weekend. So that'll be interesting to see. I don't get that often here in Northwest Arkansas. So, but it's gonna be pretty. It's gonna be pretty to look at, and pretty excited to, you know, see the snow and everything. Which it just it's kind of weird. It kind of blows my mind a little bit because like right now, let's see, the temp is 47, 50 degrees outside right now. And I mean, it's been cold the past couple of days. Like, I think it was yesterday or the day before, it was like 20 degrees here. Um, and now it's in the 50s. And then 2 days from now, 3 days from now, it's going to snow pretty heavily. And I don't know. It'll definitely be interesting to it's just funny to see the bipolar weather that happens here in Northwest Arkansas. So uh, it'll be a lot of fun. It'll be a lot of fun. So, um, but yeah, but for the rest of the night, let's see, what do we got going on? Rest of the night, just gonna rest up. Oh, I should have went. Rest of the night, we're gonna rest and eat some food and work on a couple of things, and then I have to get started on Resident Evil. Um, I'm a big gamer. I enjoy playing video games. I'll pretty much play anything and everything. Um, um, you know, definitely big into the story mode or single player story mode games as well. Um, but the newest addition to the Resident Evil franchise, Resident Evil Requiem, I believe is what it's called. It comes out in a couple of weeks. It comes out next month in February, and um, honestly, I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty excited to dive into the Resident Evil world again. So, going to be playing through Resident Evil 7, 8, and then by the time we're done with 8, it will be time for us to play the newest Resident Evil game. So, very excited for that. There's some pretty good games coming out this year that I'm looking forward to getting my hands on and playing. Just got to find the free time to play them. Like I still need to play through. I still need to play through Cyberpunk 2077. I gotta. I tried playing through Black Myth Wukong, and I will say, is this person gonna go? I will say it is a very beautiful game, and I can see why there's a lot of hype to it. But either I didn't level up enough, or I didn't get certain items that I needed to get, and I just kind of became frustrated with the game. Well, frustrated, but it kept me going. It kept me wanting to play and beat the bosses. But at the same time, I kind of just started getting bored with it because um, it kind of started to feel flat towards the end. Um, and I know I probably should have like got over the kept playing through and get over the hump. But you know it is what it is. So I kind of stopped playing the game and moved on to other things. Honestly, I haven't been gaming much. I've been kind of been pretty busy with work recently. The 9 to 5 job, and then doing the YouTube and social media stuff, and I'm in the process of moving, so that's been kind of taking up my time. And then there's kind of behind the scenes stuff that I haven't got. I've been hinting here and there with you guys about, what it is that I'm doing, but also I've kind of just what's the word I'm looking for? Not ready to share all of that information with you yet of what I've been working on behind the scenes, but next month I promise I will have some more information, or can tell you guys a little bit more of what I've been up to and doing. So, um, but yeah, that's uh, that's all that I got for now. Uh, that's kind of we finally made it home, and honestly, I'm getting a little hungry. So enough of that yap session, and let's head inside and get some food. Appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.